know what time it is. Red Zone Rant, we're live, let's get it. Every Wednesday, 8 p.m. CST, bringing the heat. You ready? You ready? Step in the booth, it's a lyrical race. Red Zone Rant, we own the space. Ain't no holding back, turning up the flame. Opinion so hot, chill in your name. Topics that matter, streets on our backs. Spitting truth bombs, no time for acts. In the zone, we're live with the team. Red Zone Rant, it's a passionate dream. Every heartbeat, every tone is supreme. Join the movement, unravel the scheme. In the zone, where we ignite. Every Wednesday night, keeping minds in sight. Red Zone.
This is the Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Red Zone Rant. What's up, fellas?
What's happening? What's happening?
Yeah, we're getting closer and closer, man. 4 weeks before training camp gets here, we'll have much more to talk about. We just holding it down until the regular season gets rolling.
What about the first game of the season, even though preseason, the Hall of Fame game?
Bro, if we start talking about that now, when we get around to it, what are we going to have? What are we going to be saying? I mean, holy shit. I mean, holy cow, it's us against you. I mean, we're going to fucking smoke you. I mean.
Yeah, it's not going to be a game, tell you the truth. We're going to have to put our fucking backups in by fucking halftime.
It's not even going to be a game, John says. How does that make you feel, Chad?
I'm glad John's usually wrong on his predictions, so I feel
what?
Good.
John's never
wrong. I see how you are. I see how you are.
John's never wrong, bro. What are you talking about?
Can I rant?
Oh, you want to rant? You got to rant? All right, let's go. Here we go.
I'm fucking pissed. Like my team, and y'all know who it is, the Lions. They've known. They have known that Frank Ragnow has contemplated retirement for 2 years, and he's played injured for 2 years and still been like top elite. And they knew. I believe they should have drafted earlier for his replacements. I don't know that. I mean, we've got guys to plug in, but I don't know that it's adequate enough to have the offensive line that we had in the past 2 seasons.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I mean,
so you think like your players are your coaches are leaving, some of the players left, and now like right now, do you think those guys kind of see the window close and that's why they're kind of leaving? You know what I'm saying?
No, I believe the coaches are doing what you or me would do. They're taking the better opportunity, which they have to, and that's why they go through this progress with teams, and that's why they get hired. You know, our guys got hired because of the quality and what they did with the team, and then they took some coaches, but there's a pipeline, and Dan and Brad know a lot of people. They're ex-NFL players, Spielman. They know a lot of people. And they're just going to bring in whoever thinks best fits the situation.
Yeah, but one thing we worry about that offensive line. I mean, right now gone, that's hurts. Then you got Zentner. That's another good player that you guys had last year that you guys ran behind. He's gone too now. It's like now you got to replace those two. And then you got Decker. I mean, Decker's still a good player. Don't get me wrong. But he has his moments where he gives up sacks. I mean, he gave up like 8 sacks.
You know, I think they might move Decker inside.
And then Glasgow, he definitely had a bad year last year. I mean, so that offensive line.
He's adequate at center. He's a really good snapper, and you don't want fumbles, and so you know
I mean. You really got to see what this offensive line is going to be. I mean, they were elite offensive line. Now, are they going to be in the top 10? You know what I mean?
I don't know. They're elite.
And then they have to work themselves back up. You know what I'm saying?
They're elite everywhere else.
Are they?
Yeah.
Are they?
Running game, receiving.
So is ours elite then? Do we got an elite running game? We have more yards than you.
You got a good one. But you didn't have as many passing yards either, so you have to distribute, John. So Don't even go there. You split up.
You still had a top 5 offense, dude.
Look at total yards
You're
between.
saying, and you're top 3. But now you guys lost. We actually gained in our offense. You guys actually lost on your offense. You know what I'm saying?
2 offensive linemen. Yep.
And your coaching staff. Yeah,
no,
big
that
difference.
don't matter. That don't
It
matter.
don't matter. Okay. You seen the difference when Dan Campbell? How many wins you had before Dan Campbell with Ben Johnson? There's a big
Good
difference.
rant. That was good rant back and forth. I like it. Keep it going.
I'm just
What's
saying.
up, A-Dub? What's up, A-Dub?
What's up?
You know these two talking Lions Packers, man. They're going back and forth.
I'm just saying, is Dan Campbell didn't show shit until Ben Johnson came offensive coordinator. I'm just saying.
We're gonna miss Ben Johnson, but it's not the end of the world.
It might be. It might be. It just might be.
Me too. You think you're gonna miss Glenn?
The Browns got a lot of good players.
I don't think so because we're moving a guy that's been there since before.
Lions equal the Browns. That's what I'm saying. Good players that can't fucking put together.
We're not. No.
You know you guys run a fucking circus. You know that. Holmes runs a circus, man. Let's all wear the same fucking shirts and fucking draft and shit. Yeah. He put all his chips on a fucking table and he fucking failed, dude. He did. He was giving away his picks like fucking left, right. You can have a pick. You can have a pick. We just want all the best players we can get so we can get a Super Bowl right away. And guess what? They failed. Now that window's just about shut. What are you gonna do now? People want to get paid.
John, you're lying. We had a conversation like couple weeks ago, you said no. You asked me that very question. Do you think the Lions window is shut? And I said no, not for 2 years. And you said I agree. So shut up, John. You can come in here. And
I didn't agree. I said you fucking you're
trash talk all you want. All you're here to do.
Your window is closed. Your best chance is closed. Your best chances are closed.
There's probably more Lions
get there. I doubt it. You got a tough road ahead of you, man. That's a tough schedule, dude. Tough schedule. And losing that many coaches, that offensive line's fucking all revamped. Fucking Decker's getting older, Glasgow's getting older, and fucking showing age.
We went through the Packers schedule. You want to go through it?
I'm just saying. You guys are 2 hit wonders. Two hit wonder years.
Right freaking
2 hit wonder year Lions.
And you tell me win or loss.
Back to the basement. Here, Chad. Back to the basement. What are you gonna do?
I got us 13 wins.
I bet you got your room down there yet. Still, there you go.
He's got go through.
He's got you.
What was you saying about the?
Yeah, you're like 30 games behind us, Chad. You know that.
They're talking about what they predict. I got them 13 wins. I don't know what you got, Dave. What do you got? 12?
Right.
I think you said 11.
Who, the Lions?
Yeah, I'm giving Green Bay 11-6 like last year.
11-6.
I got Lions about 9 wins.
I mean, it won't. I mean, I'm looking at it like it might not be. It's not going to be any different from last year, but I think the only difference is going to be a matter of how well we match up against playoff teams and the matchup between us in the division where we might be better than what we were last year.
Yeah, we're going to fight.
I think if we're going to progress, and that's 2 games. To me, that's 2 games more. I think we're going to go to 13 wins. I'm just sticking with the progression. Yeah. I think our offense didn't go anywhere last year, so I think it still has room to go further. So if they make that cross, I think the defense has already made a jump.
Part of me is looking at it like the offense itself can take a step forward. It just may not be much of a step forward for our defense, maybe.
Right. Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
I think we'll have a better pass record.
First 2 weeks. Lions at Packers.
Yeah, we're gonna smoke you. That's 1.
Commanders at Packers.
Yeah, 2-0 right there, buddy.
I mean, if we're gonna lose any one of these games, it's gonna be that second one, I think.
Yeah.
All right, Packers at Browns. Okay, so you guys could go 3-0.
Yeah, no, I think the third game. That's why I say we could go 3-0.
Well, I'd say if Green Bay finishes at 500 before the bye week, they would be in a good place.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Even though it's an early bye week.
Your first 4 games are already winnable enough. So you just want to have a good good record and standing before the bye week as far as
Right.
yeah, and I'm sure that's what any team wants. You want to make sure you at least have a good showing as far as a good record as well as a good showing before that bye week comes around, no matter how early or later it is.
Yeah.
All right, being generous, we have the Packers at 3-1 in their first 4 games. They could be 2-2.
Is that Packer Chad talking?
Yep.
I mean, it could
And
be
then
2-2.
we go Packers at Cowboys.
Oh, we own the Cowboys, bro. I don't. You
We'll
can say
call
what
you 3-1. Okay, so now you're 4-2. Then you got Bengals at Packers.
This is a tough one because I don't.
Yeah,
It's a
that
good
could be a
game.
toss-up to me.
I don't. To me, it
It
depends
could be a
on.
toss-up. I mean, when it comes to Cincinnati, I'm thinking they may be in the same bout as us. They're going to be strong offensively, but not
Right.
that great on the defensive side.
All right. Exactly. I think we get in a shootout with them, and it just comes down to who scores last.
So we have you at 3-2 basically. Now we got Packers at Cardinals. I give the Packers a win there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cardinals are still a work in progress, and you still don't know what you got in Kyler Murray.
The midget?
The midget.
4-2. Then we got Packers at Steelers.
Oh, we're winning that one. We ain't letting fucking
Really?
Rodgers.
Rodgers, bro. It's
Really?
Rodgers.
Really?
We ain't gonna let him win.
Bro, he wants that 30-second win. That's why he wants to
we
see.
won't-
And the league wants it too, bro. The league wants it too.
Yeah, he's
4-3 is what I got.
not going to
But
do
go
it.
ahead.
I'm not. I'm sorry. Rogers ain't a Packer. He's out.
Well,
Fuck.
there's Chad there, the Homer Chad right there.
What
coming
I'm
up.
No,
shut
no,
up.
he's not.
I'm being
He's all right.
realistic
He's
for
all
you
right.
guys.
He's all
I got
right.
you
He's all
guys
right.
at 4-3.
What's up,
Then
Greg?
Panthers at Packers.
At Packers, we'll win that one.
Oh yeah, we're beating the
Yeah,
Panthers.
that's another team that's still in a growing process, still going through their growing pains. The Panthers.
It's 5-3. I agree. Then you got Eagles at Packers.
I think we beat the Eagles this time.
Yeah, whatever.
Yep. Come on, Chad.
All right.
Come on, Chad. I want your fucking Go Pack Go, man. Give me Go Pack Go.
Come on. So we're
Come on, Chad.
really at 5-3, and now you're playing the Eagles at home.
Yeah.
Calling the Eagles. I mean, the Eagles. We're taking it. We'll no.
Okay, so we'll go 6-3 for you.
Dude, we're going 20-0, dude.
Packers at Giants. Packer win. What do you guys think?
Dude, we're going 20-0.
We're spoken the Giants, bro.
Well, yeah, the Giants still are in the same bout as the Panthers and Cardinals. Another team that's still rebounding, still rebuilding. You don't know what you're getting out of that team, so I give us that win.
20-0 and bringing out the trophy, man. Bringing home the trophy. 20-0, Chad.
Got you. So, I got you guys beating the Giants. Packers Vikings. That's a toss-up. Packers Lions. I'm gonna go
we're
Vikings.
sweeping the Lions,
Packers.
Chad.
So you
We're
know who's
sweeping
at
them.
home. Packers
That's
are
an
at
easy
home.
sweep there. You guys just a speed bump now.
Bears Packers 3 there. No, that's gonna then Packers Broncos is a win. 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10.
See, Chad, we're going to go 5-1 in the division.
Then after
Packers,
Broncos,
Bears
we
to
got
win. I got 11. No, 10. 10. Ravens Packers Raven. I've got
the Ravens. I already got that marked down for a loss.
I got you guys at like 11 and 12 wins. I could flip one game, but really,
That's fun about right.
Yeah, 11 and 12 wins. That's the same thing I got for Green Bay.
Yeah.
I can't find that with Minnesota. I can't.
You got them at 0-17, don't you?
No.
Minnesota?
I got them at 9 and 8.
9 and 8 for Minnesota. That sounds reasonable. Like the big.
Oh, you got the Bears fucking 0-17.
The Vikings still. Yeah, the Vikings. Their biggest question mark clearly is their QB. Like, we don't know what J.J. McCarthy's going to do with his first year as a starter.
Well, first thing that got
And
gets out of training
one
camp is being
and
healthy.
one could be sure to say that much of the Vikings' success will depend on the cast that's surrounding JJ McCarthy. Like the same thing that happened with Sam Darnold could happen with JJ McCarthy. Like he has a strong supporting cast that's carrying him to be as good as he was.
Yeah.
I didn't know he played a snap.
Yeah, that's the thing. He has not played a regular season snap yet, but who's to say his career couldn't be any? Who's to say his first year couldn't be anything near to what Sam Darnold was last season?
Well, at least for week one, he doesn't have to worry about his own pass rush because Bears don't even have a pass rush. So, I mean, who they got for a pass rusher? They got Sweat. What the fuck is he, man?
Yep.
Montez
Five
Sweat,
and a half.
obviously.
Yeah, he's like 5.5 sacks last year. The fucking dude's a bum.
Bum.
No, he's not a
Bum.
bum. I'll take him. Put him on my team. You'd take him too.
No, I want.
He'd be better if he was on our teams.
Maybe.
Maybe.
But he's like a one-trick pony, man.
Yeah.
No, he's just up the middle
For some reason,
guy.
I just don't care for him.
Yeah,
It's like
but-
we're overrated.
Yeah,
Hutchinson.
and you would, and we're saying that about Montez Sweat. Like that had to be the reasons the Commanders were more than comfortable to move away from him.
Yeah.
No, it was because it was the Commanders.
Because of what?
They had to invest in their offense. They couldn't afford it.
Huh?
I don't know. Maybe.
Isn't it the Commanders that whooped the fucking Lions' ass? Fucking.
Yeah. Yep.
What a shame.
I know. Sucks.
Your reputation being fool's gold is pretty much what it is, man.
It's sad.
I know. Maybe one of these days you'll get a real GM that fucking actually looks for long term, but no, he threw it all in one basket and fucking failed. Now you're paying consequences. Now you're
Never put all your eggs in one basket, right, John?
Now the big contracts are coming in and can't hold on to everybody. Your coaches want to leave. Yeah. Now we'll see what Holmes is all about now.
We will. We're going to see what Campbell's all about.
Yeah.
What they call him, MCDC.
Team unity. Yep.
Oh yeah.
All grit. I mean, all shit. I mean,
kneecap biting. Call your eyes out.
How'd that grit work for you guys last year? Fucking
worked. It worked for 15 wins. It just
grit all the way up to the playoffs. Grit to the playoffs, and then
we're limping to the playoffs. Fucking we're all banged up.
Then they thought it was shit instead of grit.
I don't know. Don't you guys have a complaint about your team?
If you were to ask most, if you were to ask most Lion fans about the playoff loss they took, plenty of them will tell you those injuries on defense caught up with them.
Yeah,
because the defense itself, because they'll tell you the defense lost that game more so than Jared Goff and the offense did.
Well, I think that offensive line got actually towards the end of the season, that offensive line started getting decreasing. They weren't as good, and you've seen it. That's why Goff was throwing more interceptions towards the end of the season. He was getting more pressure.
3 interceptions. Goff threw 2. J-Mo threw 1.
So that's what I'm saying. We'll see what Goff's about this year with that offensive line. He got.
And J-Mo threw the other, and then there was, I believe,
he have a fumble too.
Goff fumbled one too.
Actually, Goff had 3.
3 picks and 1 fumble, 4 turnovers.
Yeah, yep. J-Mo. It was 3 was thrown from Goff, and then there was another one thrown from
J-Mo.
From Jameson Williams, and Goff had that strip sack fumble. Yeah.
Yep.
You're all pros. What's going on, man?
That's how you lose a game.
All those players you brag about in biggest games, they fuck up all the time. Why is that?
I don't know. The Packers
give fumble against 49ers too in the big game.
We've choked on, but we've also won though, Chad.
Yeah, that's the thing.
We've done both. We've won and choked.
See, we've been there and done it
Yeah.
over and over and over and over. You guys did it for your first time, you know.
I know.
So
Lost
Like,
it,
you
and
got
and
you got 5 MVPs between 2 quarterbacks in their history, and that's freaking incredible for like a 20-year stretch.
actually it's 7 between the two.
In 20 years, 7. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
and Jordan Love's probably to get one this
How
year.
was it?
So.
So what? Firehead. Who had it? Rogers.
Rogers had 4. Brett Favre had 3.
Yeah.
Was that first ballot or like?
What do you mean? MVP's MVP voted on by the league. So.
No, but there's like people that come in. I thought it was 5. I could be wrong though. Don't.
Well, you know, let's see when I count
You
Super Bowl
saying 5
MVP.
between the two? No, it was 7.
Yeah, 7.
Favre had 3. Favre had 3. Aaron Rodgers had 4.
Favre had 3 consecutive. He was consecutive for 3 straight years.
No team will ever have in a 20-year span 1 or 2 quarterbacks that does that.
No, I know. Maybe the 49ers. They're closest.
Yeah.
But that's it. I can't think of anybody else. No, it is what it is.
How many MVPs did Brady win? 3?
Peyton had 5.
Yeah, Peyton's got
Peyton
more.
had more than Brady. I know that.
Yeah, he had 5. He leads everybody with MVPs. Peyton does. But
Yeah, I think that's because Brady ran more on his defense, you know. So
3
like,
times for Brady.
where like Rodgers and Brett Favre, they had to pretty much. They were the offense where they actually they pretty much dragged the team. You know what I mean?
yeah, Brady had the benefit of other pieces. I mean, so did Favre, and
Yeah.
I think they did. I think they had pieces that worked for sure. That's how they were able to win it all. I mean, those offenses maybe not the Rodgers-led Super Bowl, but the Brett Favre offenses were powerful. Holy fuck.
What was it? The
Mhm.
99 Rams? They had Kurt Warner, Torrey Holt, Marshall Faulk.
Yeah, the greatest show on turf.
Yup.
Azar. Yeah, I remember those. Yeah, you mentioned a few. Yeah, you mentioned Kurt Warner. They had Marshall Faulk. They had Isaac Bruce. Torrey Holt. Torrey Holt. Yeah, Azar Hakeem.
Yeah. They had a good offense, bro. Marshall Faulk was he was in his prime too, bro.
Mm-hmm. Didn't him and Clinton Portis at one time play together too? Or am I mistaken?
I thought Portis played for Washington.
He played for Denver, I think, and then Washington.
I don't know. Maybe they did.
That's another guy that had like a 3-year span that he was just like almost the best, and then I think injury caught up to him, didn't it?
Yeah. I got a question for you. What's your guys' bold prediction for this season? Bold prediction. One that's it's anything it can be.
The Lions have 3 1,000-yard receivers, whether tight end or receiver. That's my bold prediction. We have 3
1,000-yard receivers. That's a lot.
Yeah, that's a bold prediction.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is. It's a bold one.
It could be a running back that gets it too.
You got one, John? 20-0 is pretty bold. John keeps saying 20-0.
Right there it is.
There it is. There's John's bold
Right
prediction.
there.
What the fuck?
Yep.
Or hoisting the trophy and handing it to someone else.
That's pretty fucking bold, John.
3 years in, I think they can do it, man. I really
Right,
do.
bro. Progression.
I think we did the right moves to get it done.
Come up with another one, John. Come on.
Hey, at least fucking ain't losing all our fucking coaches
Just
and
come up
fucking
with another
our
one.
offensive linemen and
Anybody
fucking
can
going in
say
cap
Lombardi.
hell and Chad. What are you gonna do? Come on, Chad.
I think Jordan Love silences his critics. He has a 5,000-yard season with 35 touchdowns.
There you go.
I don't know
12
about all that, but
I'm just
that's
saying.
bold. That's fucking bold.
Silences his critics, bro. No matter how it turns out,
Aaron
we're
Jones.
contender for the Super Bowl. We're going to get there. If we don't, it's going to be close, and Jordan Love's going to silence everybody. Everybody's going to say the Packers fucking did it again. And they'll shut up and stop talking shit about Jordan Love.
Yeah.
John, I gave a real one. Yours doesn't work. Give a real one.
What about you, AW? You got one?
Well, my bold prediction revolves around best QB to rookie wide receiver duel in the league for this year will be Jordan Love and Matthew Golden.
Yeah.
Okay. I can't argue that. Rookie veteran to rookie receiver duo, Matthew Golden. Yeah. I totally can see that.
Yeah, you already see a couple of duels being set up in the league right now as far as QB to rookie receiver duel. You got one in Carolina with Bryce Young and McMillan. You got one in Jacksonville with Trevor Lawrence and Travis Hunter. You got the other one in Tampa Bay with Ibuka and Baker Mayfield, and you got one with the Bears with Caleb Williams and Luther Burden, and then you got one in Green Bay with Jordan Love and Matthew Golden. And I think that'll be the best duel to watch this year.
Good take.
I like it.
What you got, Rob?
What about Tesla? You don't think Tesla's going to do anything with Jared Goff?
I don't even know if he'll start. If he does, it's too hard to predict.
3 third-round picks, bro.
You look at our receiver core, though, bro. Who's going to take – Tim Patrick is a legit number 3. Okay?
Who's not even going to crack the lineup? Is he going to be a bench?
Yeah.
I think he'll be on the team, but he'll be a backup. Yeah.
They're probably grooming them to take over J-Mo's spot for next year.
Yeah, J-Mo, St. Brown, and Tim Patrick. I already see those are the 3 receivers ahead of them right now.
Yeah, I think they're grooming them so when J-Mo goes or be traded.
Tell me that shit ain't funny. A Tesla in the Motor City.
I think there's a petition to change his name to Ford.
No.
Ford? Yeah, I don't think so, bro. I think the Ford family might have something to say about that. But I think it's funny, Tesla in the Motor City. That's so funny.
Well, according to Jeremy, it's not pronounced Tesla; it's Tesla or something like that.
Whatever. He can call it whatever he wants, bro. If you want, that's just being. I'm sorry.
It's Tesla, and we're sticking to it.
We're sticking to it. Tesla in the Motor City, bro. Hey, Dub, you call it. What is it? You watch college. What is it?
What's that?
Is it Tesla or Tesla?
Tesla.
It's Tesla. See, there you go.
Well, once again, Jeremy is wrong.
That's right. Oh, go figure. I mean, I like JB, but sometimes he's wrong. Sometimes we're all wrong. We get it wrong sometimes. We get it wrong.
Yeah, you got to sit time out when you're wrong.
Yep.
You got to sit time out when you're wrong.
But it's not like but hey, he will admit when he's wrong.
Yeah, you're right.
Give him credit for that.
Oh, I do. 100%. He totally owns it. He owns it when he's right. He owns it when he's wrong. He never lets you forget.
Yeah.
Well, it is a rivalry, so I mean, you can't talk shit. I mean, Chad talks shit.
No, I don't.
Oh, bro, you talk shit the other night.
Stop lying about me.
Just saying, bro.
I'm fucking with you, bro. Whatever.
I'm gonna put you on blast. Wait.
Yeah. Go ahead. I'm ready.
I'm I'm gonna
No,
put you over.
Hey, A-Dub, do you think St. Brown's
A-Dub-
better than Jefferson?
Still got
Justin
30
Jefferson?
minutes left. Save it for the last 10 minutes, bro.
Say what?
Is St. Brown better than fucking Justin Jefferson?
No. It's JJ and Chase, 1 and 2, and you can flip them around.
Yeah. You didn't say that the other night,
Yeah.
though.
No, I didn't. Dude, what I did say that I believe JMO is better than Addison.
A-Dub, were you there on open mic night?
Yeah, I believe I was there.
Did you
I
hear
didn't,
what?
I didn't hear nobody say anything about being better than Justin Jefferson, but I did hear the part about being better than Jordan Addison.
And I got razzed. Everybody attacked me.
No, bro. You fucking said that.
You guys are trying to create something out of nothing.
I'm gonna look it up,
Let's
bro.
get back on topic, bro. I love you, bro.
It's so funny, man. It's rivalry. It's rivalry. It's rivalry.
And I'll tell you what, if you were to say Amara St. Brown is a better receiver than Jordan Addison, I wouldn't argue with you on it.
Yeah, but I said Jamison Williams. That's why they're mad, and they just switched.
You said Amon Brown was better. Amon St. Brown.
I said JMO is better than Addison, and these clowns took it.
That was another conversation, bro. That was a whole other conversation. We did have that.
I'll take Addison over fucking JMO too, to tell you the truth. I'll take Reeds over him. I'll take fucking pretty much. I don't know. JMO don't really. I don't know.
Hey, the Lions
He's a one-trick pony, pretty much.
Hey, John, the Lions are looking for a cornerback. Which receiver you want to trade us?
Yeah, I'll take her. I'll keep our receivers. You keep your receivers, man.
That's
where Brown. That fucking ain't no deep threat.
Corner.
I'm not worried about the receiving core, man.
Dude, Jared Goff is.
You got Goff, that fucking noodle arm. Noodle arm is going to be on his back.
He ain't even have to run the ball, John.
You thought fucking Kevin Williams was on his back last year. Wait till this year.
Hey, it works better when one of you guys talk at a time. We can hear you guys. Holy shit. It's like a couple old ladies henpecking. Come on, man.
Just saying, Jed.
I'm just saying, too.
Yeah,
good luck.
Saying.
Good luck with your secondary.
You got your fucking bed made down in the basement yet?
No. Look, that's our question mark. We definitely got question marks in secondary, that's for sure. But it's not, look, nothing's set in stone yet, even for you guys. Your question marks for your O-line, bro. We don't know nothing until we play.
Tell you the truth, I'm not even worried about our secondary whatsoever, tell you the truth. Whatsoever.
Look at the peacekeeper coming in, John.
I'm kind of
worried
about
Peacekeeper Rob coming in here to break us up.
No, but I'm kind of worried about it though. I mean, we do have a weakness. We weren't weak at corner until
I don't know. I don't think we do got a weakness, man. Tell you the truth.
You
do. I really don't.
I mean, if Valentine plays like lockdown, bro, then we're fine. We're fine. But if that's not the case, I need to see it. We need to see him from jump. You know what I mean? Week 1, he's going to get tested. For sure.
Well, I hope they keep Hobbs in interior.
Last season, Carrot and Valentine only gave up about a 79.3 QB rating when targeted.
Yeah, he was better than fucking Arnold.
Back up.
No, bro, he was the starter last. He was the starter on the other side.
You didn't have help?
No.
All right. Now he's
a 7th-round pick, better than your 1st-round pick. How to make me feel, Chad?
I don't know. 30,
he is better. He is better. He is better than Terrion Arnold, man. He's way better than Terrion Arnold.
Well, we don't know. Terrion's going in his 2nd year. We don't know.
No, you're right. You got to give it another year, but his first year sucked.
And what about the other corner y'all drafted? I remember you drafted somebody else.
Oh, Rakestraw.
Dennis Rakestraw, second round.
Rakestraw, yeah.
He's a backup nickel.
He's depth piece. Depth.
Yep.
Depth.
Yeah. He can play outside, but he's like 5'9" and shit. So
he's a midget.
Yeah.
A midget. I suppose, man,
He's got to get up on his stilts. You got to get up on his stilts to cover some of these guys in the north, bro.
Yeah. Holmes does like those short, fucking, slow fucking corners for some reason.
No, we got speed at
injured prone. I forgot
safety, dude. We got hammers at safety. I mean,
Yeah,
come
your
on.
safeties are good. Your safeties
You
are
got
good.
you got knee cutters at safety. What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
You got
Cheap
dirty
shot.
players at safety.
You call them cheap shotters.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
just mad you didn't get draft branch, whatever.
Nah.
No. I'll take what we got for that, man.
Might as well be a limb. Nobody's worried
No
about
comments or nothing, man. What are we
Oh, yeah,
doing?
they're
Run
coming.
everybody off?
Uh-oh. Here you go. That's right, bro. Got it.
Yeah,
keep
we
it
have
tight.
Woody, and
It's a wood. We got a wood.
Greg said what's up earlier.
What's up, gents? He said what's up earlier. Woody.
Come on, guys. Slam Rob with comments, dude. Do it. Lions fans, slam him with comments.
Slam me. We don't need to be slammed. But anyway, yeah, I mean, the North is going to be a dogfight.
Yeah.
The North is going to be a dogfight. And I don't know about the Bears yet. We'll see.
11-12 win the division.
I still find myself wondering about the idea of the Bears trying to build an offense similar to the Lions since they got Ben Johnson over there.
They don't have the tools.
Look, this guy John knows that you're a closet Packer fan. Check that out. Look at that.
I'm thinking with the way they operated in free agency and with the guys they drafted, I'm thinking that's what Ben Johnson might be aiming for, trying to make something similar to what he had with the Lions.
Yeah, but that's going from first tier to fucking like tier and a half to 2 tiers, down.
I follow what Broski said today.
And here's the thing that I find amusing. Ben Johnson's never had an offense ranked below the top 5 during the time he was working.
Yeah.
Tell
you the truth,
might be a first.
I really don't care for their roster, to tell you the truth. They won fucking 15 games in the last 3 years, man. And to me, it's like they just throw Band-Aids, like Sweat. What the fuck, It's like, I don't think he's even average, to tell you the truth. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. They don't really got, to me, it's just, I don't know.
Well,
it's like Band-Aids,
Bears got decent tight end group and a top 10 wide receiver.
Well, I am more intrigued to see this whole conversation die out to where Bear fans was talking about Luther Burden III being a better receiver than Matthew Golden. I like to see that firsthand during this year.
Isn't that dude still hurt or something? Isn't he banged up right now?
Who, Luther Burden?
Yeah. He might have missed part of the season or something, I heard.
Probably.
Yeah, I think he was hurt.
Packers don't draft a first-round wide receiver unless they plan on starting it.
Yeah. They'll ease Golden in. They'll ease him in. They're not going to fucking force feed him. They're just going to fucking slowly fucking,
Probably coming in number 3.
Probably.
Well,
3, 4, 5, whatever.
More than likely, he's going to be one of our starters.
Yeah, that's what I said. Dude's going to be on. He's going to stretch the field. That's what he's there for.
You never know. Watson might be back fucking week 1.
Dude, he runs a 4.240. He's going to stretch.
If Watson's back, he's not going to be back at any time before he's ready.
Yeah, I think they'll put him on a pup.
Personally, and as much as I like the fact that he's ahead of schedule recovering from the ACL tear he took, I wouldn't rush him in right away.
I don't understand how the Bears think they got a top 10 wide receiver. They don't have one.
They do.
Who?
I'm sure they probably said that when they got Roman Doomsday.
Really?
Yeah, but he's not a top. He hasn't played in top 10 yet, so I don't see how they say they got one.
And he's not a number 1 just yet. He's still behind DJ Moore right now.
I mean, the Bears have had top 10 wide receivers like Brandon Marshall and guys like that, but I mean, no
So
And,
a doomsday
forget.
is not a doomsday.
No, DJ Moore is not top 10. He hasn't played
Moore
there
is
yet.
not top 10.
He hasn't played as a top 10 yet for them. I'm sorry, bro. He's not in the top 10. His
Okay.
stats don't say it. His
Dude,
stats
they're
don't say
fourth
it.
I mean,
leading.
as far
They're-
as receivers in the top 10, I say who are better than DJ Moore now. We've already called out the obvious ones, being Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase. AJ Brown is pretty much ahead of him,
Oh, yeah. Fucking
I'll go
CD Lamb's ahead of him.
right?
St.
that's
Brown's
another one,
ahead of
CeeDee
him.
Lamb.
Yeah, St. Brown.
Yeah,
I'd take
Amon St. Brown.
for sure.
I would think even Terry McLaurin from the Commanders is
I
ahead of
don't
him.
know. Maybe.
Yeah, for sure.
But
And
look at
then
what
you got Devontae Adams in fucking with St. Louis. I think he's better than him too.
let Jordan Love throw to him.
I'm just saying, bro. I don't think he's top 10. He's not. He hasn't played like a top 10 wide receiver.
You know,
yet.
he's in a bad situation.
Even in his best year with Justin Fields, they just never had a good quarterback. It's hard to get top 10 numbers when you're fucking
Dude.
quarterback.
When you have a team that has never thrown for over 4,000 yards, and their number 4 leading receiver is Walter Payton in receiving yards, you can't. That's not a fair assessment, dude. Put him on any team.
Bro.
If the Lions could afford him,
Sorry.
put him on the Lions.
It's bad luck for him. He got drafted by, or he got picked up by the Bears. Got traded in a trade to the Bears, but it sucks.
Yep.
Maybe
For
she's
the
just,
first
that's
round
why
pick.
he quit on his team last year, so they trade him.
Yep.
He started losing again this year. You can see the same shit,
Yeah.
He's quit on his routes and he'll get picked up and
Bro, shit,
Jim
bad
Bill
shit.
will be crying in his pillow.
All right.
Perfect seasons don't happen. I don't get it.
I got some more of the names at wide receiver. For who would you think? Would you think you take these other guys over DJ Moore? You got guys like even Puka Nacua,
Fuck
Devonta
yeah, I'd take
Smith.
him over him.
No.
Devonta
What?
Smith.
Yes.
Oh, you say you wouldn't take Puka Nacua over DJ Moore?
Nope. Nope.
What about Nico Collins?
Yes.
See, man, there are already 10
Yeah.
guys. There's already 10 guys.
Yeah, I mentioned Devonta Smith. That's another one.
Yeah, for sure. I'd take him for sure.
Or what about Mike Evans?
No.
Really?
Not over.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Okay. How about either Deebo Samuel or Brandon Ayuk?
Ayuk, yes. Samuel, no.
Well, man, I mean, you already found 10 wide receivers that you'd take over him. So I don't see how he's not a top 10. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
He's good.
Yeah, he's decent.
He's the best wide receiver.
He's workable. He's workable, but they keep adding. They keep adding. Like they literally got rid of Keenan Allen and they went and added Burden.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, I think
Who's the
Mooney
best
had a
wide
better
receiver
season
in
than
there?
him last year, to tell you the truth. Remember
Who?
Mooney?
Darnell Mooney.
Yeah, he had a better season than Moore last
Mooney
year.
had a better season than DJ
Yeah.
Moore.
Ridley, fucking
I mean,
Myers from fucking
I
Raiders.
just don't see how they think they got a top. I mean, if their quarterback was better, maybe, and if their
Flowers.
quarterback was better, they'd probably have 2,000-yard wide receiver. You know, they might have 2 top 10 wide receivers, but I don't. I mean, even Cole Kmet, is he a top 10 tight end?
No, probably 15.
Okay, see, so
And speaking of Cole Kmet, I think the question should be out there about is he going to stay with the Bears after this year, or was Colston Loveland brought in to replace him?
I think he'll sit there for a year, and I think they'll probably draft another tight end next year, or bring another tight end in.
Found another name at receiver I think had a better season than DJ Moore. You could take over him. Drake London with the Falcons.
oh yeah,
DJ
Yeah.
Moore was hold on.
really?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Well, Bronco Sutton.
I mean, it's a lot. Yeah, Sutton,
You
Cordell.
got to look at who's throwing. You got to look at the running game. You got to look at the O line.
Sutton, but it was Nixon was throwing to him, wasn't it?
No,
Take
bro.
DJ Moore and put him on the Packers or the Lions.
I'm just looking at the stats. I'm just looking at the stats that say it. You could say this and that and this or that. Put him with this guy. Put him with that guy.
And Drake London played with two different QBs in Atlanta. You had Kirk Cousins and you had Michael Penix Jr. to throw.
Yeah. Yeah. And he still had a good season.
He's the number one wide receiver.
But he's probably I'm just saying there's guys that are – that's why DJ Moore's not top 10. I just don't see it. I'm sorry. I don't see it.
What if he was on your team?
I still wouldn't see it. We don't have a top 10 on our team. Are you kidding me?
No, you don't.
He spread the ball around way too much.
We got a wide receiver by committee over World War.
Yeah.
I mean, what do we got?
You were right.
North
you were right
has
that
two
Darnell
top
Mooney
10s,
had a good
right?
year last season.
Yeah, he had a great year. Mooney had a great year.
Yep. So far, Mooney was only 8 yards away from having another 1,000 yard year.
Yeah. That's what I mean, bro.
Yeah, get away from the Bears and got better.
Look, what made DJ Moore look so good is his first year with the Bears. They had the blinders on. They only had him, so he got most of the.
They had a
most of the
quarterback.
work. They had Justin Fields. That's not a quarterback. Justin Fields isn't a quarterback.
But Justin Fields got better arm, though.
Fucking nail polish.
Oh my god! No
What,
way.
you think I'm fucking joking? Let's go here.
When you look at when it comes to the 4 years he spent with the Bears, I think he had two different quarterbacks. He had Justin Fields and he had Mitch Trubisky.
Yeah.
No, he didn't have Trubisky.
DJ Moore.
Receiver? Yeah,
talking about Darnell Mooney.
Oh, Mooney, yeah,
Oh,
but I was
Mooney,
talking about DJ Moore.
Yeah, Mooney. Yep. Okay, keep going.
Mooney left there because he wasn't getting the love like he wanted. Everybody said he's going to be their number one, and he never got a chance to. He never played like a one. Yeah. And then he leaves and he goes somewhere else and he balls out. He's balling out where he's at.
Yeah, yeah, I remember that. Like when it came to the Bears having somebody, I remember the Bears had two guys ahead of Mooney. Like you had DJ Moore ahead of Darnell Mooney, but you went out and spent a second round pick and had Chase Claypool ahead of him.
Yeah. How is St. Brown still on fucking Bears fucking receiving core? I just don't get it.
No, it's a different St. Brown.
Yeah, it's Equibus. We know who it is. He used to play for
us.
Yeah.
But
he's still still got contract money. Not a lot, but
he's not really that good, though. I mean,
no, he's a great blocker. And that's what he is. He's a big body. He's like 6'5", 240 pounds.
What a waste.
But no.
Waste of a fucking roster spot, what I'm saying.
No. He's not a receiver. He's
supposed to be. Like the problem is that's why he got fired from us, because he's supposed to be a wide receiver and he wasn't.
Yeah,
and I remember very strongly we drafted him and MVS in the same draft together, along
MVS too.
with another bust of a receiver with the last name of Moore.
Bust.
MVS had probably the best potential, but he didn't really pan out to
anything. He never put it together, bro. He never hold it together. Never was consistent.
Two problems you have with MVS. He couldn't stay healthy, and he had stone hands.
Yeah,
stone hands. He wasn't consistent. He dropped some easy ones, and
you drop the hard. You catch the harder ones, but drop the easier ones.
I mean, we've seen some of those catches,
and one could not help but think there was so much faith us Packer fans were trying to have in either him or Alan Lazard to break out as that dependable wide receiver too behind Devontae Adams.
Yeah, I saw this post where the Packers lost almost 300 yards and dropped passes this past year.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
Mostly on third and fourth downs too.
Downs and like 6 touchdowns. I mean, it was like fucking disgusting. Believe me, bro, I bashed my team really hard this year.
That's why I'm glad they brought in 2 receivers just to fucking shake up that roster. You know that even in that
Yeah,
fucking
no,
receiving room.
bro, they
Oh,
brought in big dudes, they brought in bigger dudes, they brought in a couple of
hey,
wide receivers.
speaking of receivers, I see a former Packer that's on the Bears roster that they got a receiver.
Who's that?
Samari Toure.
Oh,
Oh,
two,
really?
yeah, I remember him.
Wow. Toure.
Yeah,
Remember we talked about him being like a six,
yeah,
just wide receiver.
yeah.
He's
And
cracking
that's
the
a
Bears
and
starting
that
line.
So Heath will
and
probably go to the Bears now too, though. Heath would probably odd man out for us be Heath. So he'll probably go to the Bears.
and the thing was
Competition
Samari
and
Toure
practice
was
squad.
and this was a 7th round pick for us. Samari Toure.
Yeah.
I kind of like that Heath, though. I'll tell you the truth.
Who?
Heath.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Look, bro, if they move Bo Melton out of the cornerback, he's got a chance.
I don't
Well,
see
I
with
don't
that
understand
move,
how they're going to keep all these guys. There's
well,
no way, bro.
with that move, you can be sure that Bo Melton will have a spot on the 53-man roster locked in, no matter which position he goes for.
Yeah, I think so. I just think he's going to be a cornerback because we're kind of low there. He can play if
And
he
when
ends
it
up being.
comes to receiver, I had a conversation with somebody, and we're gonna have, and it's more than likely we're gonna have 7 on the main roster.
Think so.
Yeah, more likely.
7. How many tight ends?
3,
3,
3. How many running backs?
4.
either 3 or 4.
4?
No, 3. We'll keep. No, it'll be Jacobs, Floyd, and then Williams. And then we'll have
Yeah.
Brooks in the practice squad.
Oh
A
man.
special teams player. No,
Actually, Emmanuel
you
Wilson.
can't count a special team
Yeah,
player
what
as
about Wilson, bro? What about Wilson, man? Emmanuel Wilson.
Emmanuel Wilson.
special team.
Yeah, you're definitely not going to see him go to the practice squad. He's going to be on the main roster.
Yep. We'll move them around where they feel fit.
Maybe we'll see the Phantom Lloyd. The Phantom.
Hmm.
Marshawn Lloyd, who chews on Reese's Pieces.
Hey, Chad, do you see the Lions sign anybody before training camp starts, like Hutchison or
Yeah.
End Zone or something?
Yeah, I do.
You do?
I believe that the Lions are going to sign Zadarius Smith at some point. And that's all I see. That's all I see. I believe it's going to happen. And that's all I see.
What does main event Mike say?
He doesn't know. It's not like I know either. But if we do anything where we're going to spend $12 million a year, or maybe even more, that'll be it.
Yeah.
Z, because we can't trust Davenport on the other hand.
No.
Barnes is a rotational. He's great. I love Derek Barnes. But he's not a guy, every down guy.
He can't stay healthy either, right?
No. He's only been injured once.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking, okay. What's the other guy that's out for a while? Your pass rusher. Or actually, he's more like a run stopper more than anything.
The linebacker?
No, you got a guy out for.
Linebacker?
I don't know. You got too many fucking people that are out. That's what happens when you have a fucking injured prone roster.
No, you're talking about our D tackle?
Yeah. Yeah, McNeil.
Lee McNeil, yep.
Yeah, Lee McNeil. Yeah. He's good. He's on the field, but
Malcolm Rodriguez at linebacker, who is like very active in our lineup when he's healthy.
you know, I remember you guys were talking about Reader, but you guys have a brick wall, and some reason it wasn't really true.
Reader's still there, right?
Yeah, but last offseason when you guys got him, we're gonna have a brick wall. Yeah, you really didn't.
Yeah, we did.
Not really.
But we didn't.
Not really, he said. Not really.
I don't know. You guys, you're going to have your work cut out for you this year. It's a fact.
Oh yeah, every fucking team's gonna have their work cut out for them, Chad. So it's called NFL, not for long. Just like the Lions, not for long.
Not for long.
Yeah. Enjoy your fucking 2-year fucking hit wonders and fucking book it. Put that in the history books.
You guys
John,
had a good run, bro. Good run. It was a good run.
Yeah, it was a good run.
John, what's skull stand for?
What?
What's skull stand for?
Who was Gold Lions?
Skull.
What does Lion stand for? Losing is our name.
You didn't spell Lions right, so.
Yes, I did. Losing is our name.
You said losing is still.
No.
Yeah, if you were to ask a full-fledged troll that question, they'll tell you skull stands for still keep on losing.
Yep.
Yeah, skull to the toilet
Well,
bowl.
what does it really stand for to the Viking fans? I don't know.
Actually, they stole that from a fucking soccer team.
They're more like a victory chant for them.
They just say skull and they don't know what it means?
No, bro. One day someone was sucking dick and they said score. And it just sounded like that. Skull. That's
What do you think they're blowing that horn, dude? What do you think they're blowing that horn?
Oh boy.
John Dorn. John Dorn.
My name, don't wear it out, motherfucker.
No, that's not what they do. What the fuck? John Dorn? What?
Oh, no, they do.
They do that gay ass clap like they don't know how to cheer.
Same old Lions. Same old Lions. That's that chance coming. That chance coming.
Hey, if you Google what it meant, there's one definition that says it's used to express friendly feelings towards one's companions before drinking.
Yes.
That's what skull means?
Yes. I'm pretty sure they used to drink out of their enemy's skull.
When did they become friendly?
They weren't, but it was amongst themselves, you know. When you're done destroying and taking over, pillaging, you use the head of your enemy as a drinking cup and drink out of his head.
I totally understand now.
Or even any other definition that you can use. It's supposed to mean cheers when it comes to a drinking.
Yeah.
So they're just celebrating being a bunch of alcoholics when they slap their hands together. We're drunks.
Yeah.
We're drunks.
I wonder why we're not friends.
I seen the other day 2 fucking Sasquatches fucking cheering.
You did?
Cheers, yep. Fucking 2 Sasquatches, yep.
That's so funny, man.
Hey, we ditched that Chad, dude. Ha! We left him.
Did you get a picture, John?
What? No, they won't let me.
You need DNA evidence. Pictures don't do shit. I want DNA.
Oh, no, they help a little bit, though.
Bro, I'm telling you, Sasquatch don't want to run at me in the woods.
Dude, if John gets a picture, I would make sure it's evident.
Yeah. Sasquatch stood by me.
And of course, as I'm just looking at that definition, it leads me to wonder, how drunk were actual Vikings supposed to be back in the day?
Right?
I don't know, but they report Bigfoot, so.
They're just as drunk as Chad.
Yeah. But something a little stronger than White Claw, though.
On that note, man, we got to call it. The show's over. But everybody, thank you for coming. Thank you for commenting. And thank you for your opinions, fellas.
And it's still the same old Lions, I'm telling you.
See you guys next time.
And we'll see you later.
Yeah, yo, it's game time, ain't no messing around. Huddle Sports Network, the best in town. From NFL rumors to the latest trends, we got all your sports, just tune in, my friends. Catch us on Roku, Fire Stick, take your pick. Facebook, YouTube, where the action's slick. Daily shows that drop like a bomb. From 10 to 11, it's Ken and Ken, stay calm. Huddle up, catch the vibe, feel the rush. Get your news, get your fills in the clutch. Over 27 podcasts, we breaking it down. Join the team, Huddle Sports, wear the crown. Live every weekday, it's how we roll. Lions Talk with Jeremy B, we taking a stroll. From 11 to 12, don't miss a beat. We break down the game, make the info sweet. The Daily Huddle Podcast, noon to 1. CST Zone, we're just having fun. Toss your doubts, we bring the facts. Tune into the Huddle.